Here we are with yet another interview coming into play day 3 for the Oceanic Challenger League Stage 3. My name is Blue Panda, joining me Cthulhu. We've got some players in with us as well. Facecreeam joining us from Forsaken 5 and Presidnt joining us from Fury. Now, gents, coming into Stage 3, it's been an interesting mashup to kick things off. At any point coming into the stage, did you think that the leaderboard would look the way it does?
Definitely not at this current point. We were hoping to be a bit higher than where we are, but I mean, not too surprising. F5 has definitely shown that they're real contenders, so tomorrow should be a good matchup.
Yeah,
Actually,
I mean, sorry.
No,
I was just gonna say, like, a lot of the teams have been mixed up and a lot of new players and stuff, so would be remiss to say that I didn't expect some upsets, but yeah, it's looking interesting, that's for sure.
Actually, well, Facecreeam, now that we've actually seen your roster perform quite well during the week 1 and week 2, week 3 is looking like possibly one of the biggest challenges so far for you guys within this stage. Kind of what's the overall feelings within the F5 camp? Are you guys keen? Are you guys prepped, or is it just a little bit kind of a calm before the storm?
I think we are excited for this one. I think both us and the Fury boys know this is going to be stage deciding game for both of us. So I think, yeah, we want to keep that ball rolling, and the Fury boys looked a lot better last game, so we're definitely going to have to be on our toes tomorrow night. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, Prez,
good game.
Question for you, like touching on what Facecreeam said, you guys looked much better week 2 than you did week 1. It's obviously that, you know, the time is working for you. You're starting to gel a bit more. You know, the new introduction, we talked a bit about them, but what is it like playing with, you know, the age-old Deptro who has been around for a while, Brando, the new blood? What is it like playing round to round with those guys?
Definitely brings a lot more to the table, I guess. Deptra's experience, like we have a bit more perspective on, especially our attacks. And then we have Brendo, like young gunner, opens rounds up like click of the finger. So yeah, it definitely brings a lot more to the table, and you can definitely create a lot more different plays as such compared to what we could last stage.
Okay. Now, gentlemen, we've seen so far both week 1 and week 2 just absolutely unusual map picks, to say the very least, that were dominated pretty much the map vetoes. Chalet and Villa kind of bringing almost a replacement for Borrigan and Snooze House. Do you reckon this is kind of the stage for finally the meta change, or is it just something just as an indication that teams are starting to finally deviate from the usual kind of comfort zone and starting to experiment more?
It's weird because like last stage it was just Clubhouse Oregon pretty much, and now it seems to be Chalet Villa. I think it's more like last stage Chalet was kind of new. People weren't really experimenting with it, and then we had the off season, so people got into work with that, and a lot of people seem to be comfortable with it. It kind of favors that aggressive kind of playmaking style that we see a lot in OCL, so I think that's like the main reason that we're seeing a lot of Chalet. But again, it's just how teams are preparing off season. New players always bring different strategies into teams, and different map varieties come out from that.
Yeah, 100%. I think, and the more experience that everyone gets, I think, at this level, the better they get at just spreading themselves across all those maps and learning how to be consistent on all of them, you know, and getting comfortable. So, yeah, I think it's just we play whatever we think we're strongest on, and that tends to be more than just 2 maps now, to be honest. For most teams, especially if they're putting in the work. So.
Yeah, I mean, that tends to be, that's been the storyline for both your teams throughout this year, is just progression each stage, culminating in what is already a pretty exciting stage 3. But final question to both of you. Which of the matches this stage is your most anticipated? Obviously, you know, Fury versus Forsaken 5 probably going to be the matchup of the week. But for the rest of the stage, is there a particular match that you're super keen for?
I think, other than the game tomorrow night, I think the game we look forward to is the Big Dogs one. Seeing as that probably decides if we confirm relegation or not. I think we covered them in week 5. So yeah, I think that's the only game that we're anticipating for and excited for. I'm gonna have to put a bit of work into that one.
I think for us, we show everyone the same respect, to be honest, and put in the same work, because I mean, as we saw in week 1, you never know. So we want to keep our momentum rolling. So that means we've got to tick all the boxes against every team, not just Fury. We're definitely looking forward to this one since the start. But yeah, everyone's a contender, I reckon. Not just in terms of points, but yeah.
Humble as ever, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us here with yet another interview going into Playday 3. You're going to be taking each other on 5th of October to see who walks away with the big points. Obviously, it could go either way at the moment, but we'll look forward to seeing you hit the field. And until next time, we'll see you then.
Thanks, guys. See you later.